Nomor. The title is Students Engaging in Learning English, a descriptive quantitative study of third semester students' English study program.
Okay, we have purpose of the research to find out the level of students in learning English.
Okay, I will deliver to you about the research design. Research design is the structure of research method and technique that the researcher chooses. In this study, descriptive quantitative research is employed. Use statistical or numerical data to analyze quantitative research and its descriptive numerical data in order to comprehend, forecast, or regulate the phenomenon under study. The population and sample. Let me start with the techniques of sampling. In this study, the researcher used purposive sampling to choose the sample. The sample were 30 students of third semester. For the population is the whole object to be studied. The population element is the entire subject to be measured and in this study, the population is the student from the third semester and the study program. For the location that we choose in this research is PJRI University.
Next, for technique of data collection, before tryout, blueprint of the instrument questionnaire. The instrument for this research is questionnaire. The questionnaire used in this study was closed-ended and had defined always developed items. Students can select from all the available answers for responding to question or statement. The foreign language was on a scientific scale. Questionnaire developed by Lewis et al.
the quantitative design was used by the researchers to analyze numeric data. According to Gaibani and Elmenti 2015, the descriptive provide the summary of statistics such as the minimum and maximum values, mean standard deviation, skewness, and kurtosis in relation to each of the variable. In relation to each of variable, in point 10, moreover, the descriptive method gives description and interpretation of students inciting learning English as a foreign language in the classroom. To complete this study, the researchers use comparative.
Okay, now I will explain after trial. Blueprint of the instrument questionnaire. Okay, the instrument for the result is the questionnaire. The questionnaire is syllabus plus-ended and hypothetical for which the answers. Student will select from all of the answer corresponding to question or statement. The points and discussed inside scales. Question developed by Harris et al. 1986, where the instrument used by the researcher to get the data. This study used the translation and adaptation of the points and question inside the scale to evaluate the degree of speaking inside the among the same after breakout blueprint of the instrument questionnaire. The instrument for this research is in the questionnaire. The questionnaire is in this study was presented and had modified for which developed item. Students will select from all the equal answers corresponding to the question or statement. The points will be expressed inside the scale. Questionnaire developed by Harris et al. 1986, where this instrument used by the researcher to gather data. This study used the translation and adaptation of the foreign language classroom inside the scale to evaluate the degree of speaking inside the among the student. The 33 questions of the FLCAS had responsibilities ranging from 1 to 4 for each issue. The 4-point right scale is ranging from strongly agree, and disagree, and strongly disagree. Therefore, the rank of the student inside the score would be 33 to 165 if the point were calculated by adding the point for each answer to each statement. This is the theory.
Okay, class, I'm going to explain about the finding, but first I want to say sorry because I cannot read this because it's too small, so I'm going to use my phone to explain the findings. So the findings, descriptive statistics results. So the study revealed that most students demonstrate a moderate level of anxiety in learning English, with 50% falling into this category. Meanwhile, 20% exhibited low anxiety levels and 30% experienced high anxiety. Speaking errors emerged as the primary source of anxiety, with 70% of students reporting nervousness when required to speak English without preparations. Additionally, 60% of students were anxious when lecturer directly corrected their mistakes, and 65% expressed heightened anxiety due to comparing their abilities with those of their peers. Certain situations also triggered anxiety among students. For instance, 75% feel nervous when asked to answer questions directly in class. 68% feared misunderstanding instructions given in English by lecturer. And 55% experienced demographic factors appear to have a limited impact, as no significant differences in anxiety level were observed between male and female students. Students with higher academic performance, however, tended to report lower anxiety levels compared to their peers with lower grades. To cope with their anxiety, 60% of students prepared more before class, while 45% relied on support from friends to elevate their nervousness. Another 30% admitted to avoiding perceived anxiety in the same situations, such as speaking in front of the class. The instrument used in the study, the Foreign Language Class Group Anxiety Scales, or FLCAS, was found to be reliable with a current watch alpha of 0.85. Furthermore, the study observed that students who frequently use English outside the classroom tended to have lower anxiety levels. External factors such as parental pressure and academic expectations were also identified as contributory to students' anxiety. And if you want to see the findings as the table, you can see here. This is a recent research regarding student anxiety level in learning English. Okay, after closing our presentation today, next section is question and answering sections. So if you have questions, please raise your hands, tell us your name, and tell us your question. Thank you.
My name is Desty Emilya, and the question is, why did you choose the location at PGRI Pontianak University?
My name is Gita Marsella, and the question is, why did you choose the title?
Okay, my name is Gita Marsella. I will answer the question from Fernando Pratama. So because as a student, you can feel anxiety in learning English too, and we hope this result of this study can find the level of anxiety they feel. Thank you. Is that clear?
Okay, I'm Oktaviani Dini. I will answer the question from because this is our question recommended by the lecturer, and based on the experience, most students experience anxiety when learning English. Is it clear?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think that's all for our presentations today. Thanks for your attention and good afternoon.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a question for you as the participants. Do you have some feedback for our presentations? If you cannot explain it in English, you can explain it in Bahasa. How about our presentation that we already did before?
Dari presentasi yang kakak berikan, kakak tampilkan, cukup jelas, cukup terpapak dengan baik materi yang disampaikan, tujuan dari penelitian yang sudah dilakukan, lalu hasil hipotesis segala macamnya sudah cukup jelas dan memberikan pemahaman kepada kami. Jadi cukup baik.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Okay, so I have a question for you as the participants. So my question is, do you have some feedback about our presentation that we already did before?
Oke, sebelumnya izinkan saya menjawab dalam bahasa Indonesia. Terima kasih untuk kakak-kakak yang sudah memberikan kesempatan. Mungkin saya hanya ingin menambahkan untuk presentasi yang disampaikan tadi sudah cukup dimengerti dan dapat dipahami. Itu saja. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you for your answer.